Good morning everyone. How are you today? So today is the first day of May and that's known as May Day. When I was a little girl, I didn't grow up in London, and I used to do on May Day, they had something at my school called a maypole, which was a giant pole that they put in the middle of the playground covered with ribbons, and we used to love to dance around it to special music. It was so much fun. I'd love to have a maypole again. So maybe I'm going to try and ask my husband if he'll make one and we can try to do some maypole dancing at school. I wonder how many of you would like to do that. I know some of you definitely would, and I know some of you definitely wouldn't. Okay, so as I said, today is Friday, the 1st of May 2020, and our learning intention today is to read and write CVCC words that include digraphs. So like yesterday, our words today all have digraphs in them. Okay. Move the chair out of the way so we can crack on. So we are going to do some reading again. So I've got the pictures and I've got a word. See if you can work out which picture this word matches. So we've got a pig, some pants and some paint. Let's try to read the word and see what it says. Paint. Which picture is it? That's right, number 3. Well done. Go to the next one. Oh, now what I wouldn't do for one of those right now. We've got some roots. We've got a roast and we've got a rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo! So what does this word say? Let's try to read it together. Roast. It's a roast. A roast. Which picture is it? That's right, number 2. Roast beef, Yorkshire puddings and gravy. Delicious. Okay, I think we've got 2 more. So we've got a shelf, we've got a sheep, and we've got a shell. What does this word say? Which picture does it match? Let's try to read it. Shelf. Shelf. Is it picture 1, 2 or 3? That's right, it's number 1. A shelf full of books. One more. Okay, so we've got a picture of a chick, a chomp and a chimp. What does this word say? Chick, chomp or chimp? Let's try to read it. Chimp. It's a chimp. Chimp. So is it picture 1, picture 2 or picture 3? That's right, picture number 3. Chimp. Well done. Now we're going to practice a bit more writing. So like yesterday, I'm going to highlight the box where your digraph will be. Oh, we did this one yesterday. Well, let's do it again. That's maybe why it surprised me so much when it was on yesterday. Okay, so this is where our digraph is going to be in the second one. Let's get back to black. So let's sound it out first. It is paint. Paint. So paint. Paint. Now let's try to write it. Did you get that one? Well done if you did. Oh, my favourite. I must have really thought about this and put it in twice. So we said this is a roast. A roast dinner. So again, the digraph is a vowel digraph. It's in the vowel spot. So let's give it a go. So sound it out first. R-O-st. R-O-st. So R-O-st. Roast. Now let's try to write it. R, and then the digraph O, O and A. R, O, st. Roast. R, O, st. Roast. Well done if you got that one right. And our shelf. Shelf. So the digraph in this one is the beginning sound. We think what that might be as we sound it out. We'll get our sound fingers ready. Sh, e, u, f. Sh, e, u, f. Sh, e, u, f. Shelf. Let's try to write that one, shall we? So our digraph is here and it is sh, S and H together. Sh, E, U, shelf. Sh, E, U, shelf. Okay, I think we might have two more. Oh, here's our friend the chimp again. That funny chimpanzee. He's got his tongue out. How very rude. Okay. So, let's get our fingers up. Remember, we need 4 different sounds to make the word chimp. So, ch, I, m, p. Ch, I, m, p. Now, if we miss the out, it would become ch, ip, chip. This is not a chip, is it? So we must make sure that we have that in there. Ch, I, m, p. So ch, I, m, p. Let's try to write that. So our digraph is at the beginning. It is ch, ch. So the C and H. C and H together make ch. Then we've got I, and p. Ch, I, p. Chimp. I think we've got one more. No, we've got some reading, a sentence to read. Okay, let's have a look. This is the boxer, Anthony Joshua, and here is a question. Let's try to read that question together. And then you can give me an answer. If you think the answer is yes, put your thumbs up. If you think the answer is no, put your thumbs down. Pause it here if you want to try to read it by yourself before we start reading it together, because I know that a lot of you will be able to do that. So try to read it first before we read it together. Okay, so let's see if you were correct. So let's try to read this. D-I-D. D-I-D. Did. Now here's a tricky word. He. Did he. And here is our CVCC word. P-a-n-ch. P-a-n-ch. Punch. Did he punch? The. Tricky word. The. M-a-n. M-a-n. Man. Did he punch the man? And this at the end is called a question mark, which shows us that this is a question. So what's your answer? Did he punch the man? Sadly, the answer is yes, but Anthony Joshua is a boxer, so he's allowed to do that, and the other person has agreed that he can punch him. So those are the only people who are allowed to punch each other. So don't try this at home. Okay. I hope you all have had a good lesson and have learned a lot. Please go away and do some more learning. It would be great to hear from you guys and hear what you've been up to. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. And I will see you next week with some more phonics. Take care, everyone. Bye.